Just listen to that good music, guys. It's your boy Crypto Blood, and welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis. It is May 31st, 2019. Shout out to my man El Gooch for this one, Cannonball Adderley, track called Autumn Leaves. This is good music, man. I like the switch up in music here. Hey, if you guys ever want to send me any traditional or smooth jazz, I'm down for it. I am a huge fan of contemporary jazz and a little classical jazz every once in a while, but I'm more of a contemporary jazz man myself. But again, shout out to my man El Gooch for this one. What's good, people? Hope you guys are doing well today on this Friday, and we're going to get right into it today. We've got 3 articles to look at. I curated this morning. Kind of hard to find relevant articles today other than talking about price of Bitcoin. And that's always a challenge, honestly. So it takes me a little bit of time to find good articles for you guys, informative articles that are just not superficial, you know, price going up, price going down, real industry news to cover for you guys to keep you up to date on what's going on in the crypto community. But today we're going to look at EY, or also known as Ernst Young, and they released on GitHub today a project called Nightfall. And we're going to take a look at the details of this. And it's basically a ZK Snark type of toolkit that will be available as a second layer integration on the Ethereum network for ERC20 and ERC721 tokens. Now, the question is, do you trust a corporate organization like EY with their protocol here? I mean, it's all open source. You can take a look at it. I'm sure it wouldn't be too hard to find any back doors or anything, but yeah, we're going to take a look at that today. Thought that I would let you guys know about that. And then secondly, we've got news out of Bitfinex. The CTO over at Bitfinex reveals that their stablecoin will be launching on EOS blockchain as well. And I'm actually surprised that this wasn't the first one. If you guys don't recall, Tether launched on Tron's blockchain in April. So it's kind of shocking that because you know, Bitfinex and EOS and Tether have some of the same individuals associated with the project. But we'll take a look at the details on this, and I guess it's more in preparation for EOS Finex, which is going to be a all EOS exchange that Bitfinex is launching. I don't know when they're launching it, but it's coming up soon. And then lastly, I just thought I would throw this out here. I saw this and it made me think about, I think yesterday I did I think it was on yesterday's video. I put up this chart and it showed, you know, the top performing coins, and it was a little outdated because as of now we've got 550% returns on Binance token. So I'm just going to do a quick read of that. Thought I would show you guys that again. It caught my attention. But like I said, there's not much today on the crypto side, but I do have some juicy news on the traditional market side that I'm going to cover in a My 2 Cents video later today. Look out for that. We're going to be talking about Germany and their bonds. Their 10-year note, I think, is at negative quarter basis points. This is crazy. First time, I think, ever, I believe. But on top of that, we've got Deutsche Bank. It's just a whole bunch going on. So make sure you guys stay tuned for the My 2 Cents video later today as well. But let's go ahead and get into this crypto game. The markets right now, slight bounce off the lows. I will say that this area right here shows as an area of support. That wick is pretty long. I do have to say that wick is pretty long there, but it's still a red wick. And so we're just getting the normal ABCD pattern out of a drop like this. So, you know, stuff doesn't just go down in a straight line. It normally goes through its maturation, this Elliott wave phase, right? You'll have an A and then a B, C, D, or you know, some people call it 1, 2, 3. You have a 1, 2, 3, and then you'll continue on the same direction that was initially started. So yeah, that's kind of where we are with that. I'm still looking for a slight leg lower, probably to this second line here. If I zoom back out, I can draw this properly. It's got to be drawn right here to line up with that. Zoom out some more so we can get this. Extend this outward. So I still think we're possibly going to take a path like this and then maybe that'll be the end of the pattern. I'm definitely buying in back here. I told you guys I took 35%, 30% off the table at 8,700. Now on the reverse side, if we see a breakout, because you have to prepare for all options here, guys. Can't just be thinking and willing and wishing your scenario plays out. You have to prepare for all scenarios. So with that being said, if we head the other way, a break back above this trend line would be a sign for me to get back in the market. So if we go this way but instead we go like this, then I'm buying back in, and it depends on when it does it. So the longer we wait, the more likely that we're going to head lower. But it's going to be dependent on where this line ends up by the time those candles form. If it quickly goes back up, we're talking about 8,900 area, but we'll just have to see what happens there. Give you two scenarios, two different colors for those scenarios there. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the TA today, the manual TA. Again, I wanted to just cover this really quickly. The first quick pick we're going to take a look at is out of CCN and is about BNB. That's Binance token, and all its services it provides you either on their exchange. You get a discount for trading with the Binance token. You get a discount on the commission. I believe it's 50%, maybe 25% if you use BNB tokens. And then what's more importantly is the Launchpad system that Binance has for launching new projects. That exchange, that's where a lot of the catalyst for this growth is. And I'm telling you, this thing is going to go even higher, people, even higher. So I'm glad that I was loading the boat last year with Binance token. It's paying off. It's wiping out a lot of my losses from 2018. So looking good. I'm excited. So again, 550% gains for 2019 so far. It says that Binance is one of the world's largest cryptocurrency exchanges and also the scene of a $40 million Bitcoin theft. But that has not deterred the firm's native token, Binance Coin, from becoming the 2019's best performing digital asset. The BNB to dollar exchange rate established its year-to-date high of $38 as on May 26th. That took its profits this year to about 550%, including an approximate 116% rise in May alone. They're saying the key to this is the scarcity. One of the main reasons why Binance Coin has been able to brush aside its competition by a large margin is scarcity. Binance every quarter destroys 20% of the Binance coins it accumulates in fees. The exchange aims to continue removing Binance coins out of circulation until there are only 100 million left. That phenomenon gradually adjusts BNB's demand against a limited and steady depleting supply, causing the digital asset price to surge. Yeah, it's probably your best bet to continue to buy this if you haven't. Kind of late, but better late than never, I guess. I was accumulating at $6, $5, $6, $7, and I know some of you were as well. I took some off the table actually yesterday with that bearish engulf candle. So we'll see what happens though. This is definitely a winner here. It's going to continue to be a winner. Binance is big. There's no exchange ever going to be, I can't say ever, but there's no exchange as big as Binance so far. And I don't see a reason why that would change. Put it to you that way. So that's something that definitely want to check out. And as they launch their decentralized exchange, those coins will be available there as well for use as a discount for fees. It might be something to check out if you haven't, guys. Though I will say we're kind of hot and long in the tooth here with the price rise. 550% is pretty extreme. So just buy with caution if you do. Second article is also out of CCN, and it says here, exclusive, Bitfinex CTO reveals stablecoin Tether is launching on EOS blockchain. It says here, speaking to CCN, Bitfinex CTO Paulo Ardoino stated that Tether, the world's largest stablecoin in market valuation, is launching on the EOS blockchain protocol. The launch of Tether on EOS follows its release on the Tron blockchain network in April. It says in an interview, Ardoino stated that the key motivation behind the team's decision to push for the release of Tether on EOS is to supplement Finex. They could have picked a better name, be honest with you. In February, Casper, the marketing director at Bitfinex, announced the launch of Finex, a decentralized crypto asset exchange built on top of the EOS protocol. On Finex, as with any other decentralized exchange, it is difficult to process fiat transactions or crypto to fiat pairs due to the lack of centralized entities that oversees the platform. Ardano said one of the main reasons that we need it for Finex, since it is on the chain exchange, we need Tether EOS to offer EOS USDT and crypto to stablecoin pairs on it. Finex is one of the most awaited projects in the EOS community, but we thought it would be a good start to give everyone the ability to build on Tether EOS even before Finex launches. Currently, Tether operates on Omni, Ethereum, and Tron. I didn't know that the Ethereum one had launched as well. Where do you get Ethereum Tether coins from? Someone help me out with that. Ardano stated that the cross-chain support is crucial for the long-term success of the stablecoin. By the year's end, Ardano said the Bitfinex team is collaborating with Blockstream to launch Tether on Liquid and to bring big assets on the Lightning Network with the intent of launching Tether on Lightning Network by the end of 2019. Wrong! Not gonna happen. Lightning Network is still need to work on themselves before they try to integrate another coin onto it. Anyway, he added that also Tether is currently on Omni, Ethereum, Tron, and have been quite vocal in the past about the importance of opening to multiple chains. We can't hide behind the fact that communities are splitting among multiple projects. So I believe it is our duty to serve the blockchains that have the most active communities, and clearly that can meet our security standards in terms of issuance. So the decision to improve the interoperability of Tether comes after Bitfinex raised $1 billion for Leo, a utility token developed by the company to cover $900 million of the reported losses it suffered during its dealings with crypto capital. Earlier this month, after the $1 billion fundraise, Ardano stated that the swift completion of the private sale shows the confidence of investors in the company's operation. That's true. Why? Because they know we are trustworthy. They recognize what we have been doing without needing us bragging about it publicly, and they want us to keep fighting for the industry whole. Their own words. Thank you everyone for the amazing support we got. We are impressed, he said at the time. So this is just a bunch more just about EOS on Coinbase and whatever. But year to date, the price of EOS has increased by 188%. Like I said, man, between EOS and BNB, I'm Gucci, people. I am Gucci. I'm back, baby, like Mitch said, and paid in full. And even BAT is up year to date, like 100 and something percent. So we're making ways back as far as those losses I took in 2018. So I mean, me personally, from this article, I mean, it doesn't really, I don't know if it really means anything to me. What about you as far as this EOS USD on the EOS blockchain? What kind of impact will that have? You guys let me know. I have no real thoughts about it. I don't think it's going to be that much of a big deal. It's just more of a convenience type thing when it comes to EOS Finex and them launching I think they're going to launch at the end of 2019. Not too sure. So the Ernst Young article out of CoinDesk talks about their open source Nightfall code for private transactions on Ethereum. One of the world's largest consultation firms has released a new set of protocols for enabling private transactions atop the Ethereum blockchain. The project, dubbed Nightfall by Ernst Young, was released on GitHub Friday. The goal, according to the code's description on GitHub, is to provide a means of transacting on Ethereum with complete privacy. It says Nightfall integrates a set of smart contracts and microservices and the Zocrates ZSnark toolkit to enable standards like ERC20 and ERC721 tokens to be transacted on the Ethereum blockchain with complete privacy. It is an experimental solution and still being actively developed. As previously reported by Coinbase, the freely available code is aimed at helping corporate EY clients use the Ethereum blockchain for use cases that include supply chain management, food tracing, and transacting between different corporate branches. Nightfall leverages a well-known technology in the crypto space known as zero knowledge proofs, or ZKPs. ZKPs, put simply, allow the sharing of information proofs between untrusted parties without revealing the information itself. As explained by Jonathan Roach, CEO of privacy-focused blockchain application QEdit, it's similar to showing someone Waldo exists on a picture without revealing where on the picture he is located. The popular children's activity book Where's Waldo requires users to locate a key figure in a crowded image. ZKPs make such a matter possible using a combination of information theoretics and cryptography, Roach explained during an address at Consensus Construct 2019. First introduced in the late 1980s, ZKPs not only separate information from data, but also dually provide information without revealing data. It is currently being used by crypto projects such as Ligero and Zcash to secure on-chain transaction privacy. QEdit also uses zero-knowledge proofs to build blockchain-based privacy tools for enterprise clients such as VMware and Argax. EY specifically aims to run Nightfall in two of their existing blockchain products called EY Ops Chain and EY Blockchain Analyzer. The EY Ops Chain is meant for coding applications on the blockchain for use cases such as procurement, sales, inventory management, and the like. Goes on to say here, now with the Nightfall code publicly released on GitHub, Brody notes that other developers outside of EY and their clientele can further iterate and build systems leveraging the new protocol. There you have it with that. Just wanted to give you guys an update on what EY is doing there for Ethereum and the Nightfall protocol. And that's pretty much it. I'm just wondering if this, protocol is forward compatible with the switch to POS with Ethereum and all they're doing in the next 2 years. And that's pretty much it, guys. Happy Friday, and I'm almost forgetting to do this. Shout out to smartcash.cc and shout out to moonlambotees.com. I got one on today. I finally got my orders. I got a couple tees I ordered from them. So check them out. You can save 25% using the code CryptoBlood25. That's pretty much it. We're going to rock out to this nice, relaxing. I like this. Some people call it elevator music. No, I just call this good music. Cannonball Adderley, Autumn Leaves. It's your boy Crypto Blood. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. And click that bell to support this channel. Have a great weekend. I'm out of here. Holla!